folks, if you're watching, thanks for rejoining. Hold on, I've got a little post break agenda. So for your reference, we are trying to stream regularly from 1 to 4 Central Time. Paula, give me a thumbs up if I got that right. On Saturdays, 1 to 4, 1 to 4 Central Time on Saturdays. You can follow us here on Twitch or over YouTube /@HeroesDie Show. Or sorry, our Twitch is twitch.com/HeroesDie Show, and YouTube. Yeah, and hopefully you click the follow button, get notified when we're playing. Once we're done with our shakedown runs, we're going to start recording the sessions. So you can also watch them on YouTube later. And with that, folks, are we ready to hop back in? Rescue some dwarves or gnomes or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, dwarves, gnomes.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's get after it. So you start out, you've had your rest, slept in a proper bed for the first time in a long time, and it's early morning. You meet back down in the common room of the inn for lunch or for breakfast. For breakfast.
We slept in.
Yeah, we slept in.
We had a party last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A total bender.
Nice.
Lovely. What do they got for breakfast?
They have a big pot of gruel. So most meals are from the main pot unless you order special side meals. And it tends to be whatever leftovers from what people didn't eat the night before kind of thing.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, food is food.
That's not... I don't believe that.
I'll have a cup of gruel. What's that? Sorry, what did you say?
As soon as the food comes out, he's just like digging in. He's just like dumping the contents straight into his mouth.
Yeah. I was thinking
That's
of
going
like
to be a
maybe cracking
competition
some
as
eggs on
well.
top, but I don't think they have eggs.
No, yeah. So for free, you get to eat out of the bowl, the pot,
Nice.
and then if you pay extra, you can get specific meals. It's a classy place.
The pot is good. I think the pot is good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorraine will take her plate and kind of hold it up to Scrap, and Scrap will sniff it and then turn her face away. She's not going to eat that.
If even the wolf doesn't want it, it's a little telling.
Yeah, don't blame her.
Oh, you don't
Rickton
like it?
grabs a bowl and scoops it up and starts drinking it in the same way he did the ale the night before, right out of the bowl.
Lorraine's gonna go up to the bar, and is Tobias there?
He is, yes.
Okay. She'll kind of...
Morning. What can I do for you?
Hattie, I'm wondering if we could maybe get some better grub over there for me and my crew. She's gonna pull off a couple of the rabbit pelts off of her back. Say, I got some real fine pelts here. Maybe in exchange.
It's so good.
He looks
Really
at you and
missing out.
now I tend to prefer payment in coin. Yeah, we make it a policy. Listen, if it were up to me, I'd take rabbit pelts all day. But my wife, she is a stickler like you wouldn't believe. So it's got to be silver.
All right. Fair enough. She'll put them back, and she'll bring out the silver, however much it costs for us to get some meat, maybe.
Absolutely. So for 3 silver, he's got custom, like proper breakfast.
Cool.
You got eggs. You got some sort of some sort of meat and bread.
Mystery meat. Cool.
Yeah.
Lorraine will cover breakfast then.
Wow, much obliged. This is great.
Got to properly nutrition ourselves for the day ahead.
Mhm. I put bacon on my gruel.
If Lorraine were to look back down to the floor, the plate that she had previously put for her wolf is now empty.
Oh. Oh.
Aylin's plate is mostly the gruel was mostly untouched.
Hey, you're a lizard. You must love eggs. Hey, Rickman?
Yes, it reminds me of my childhood, and just like grabs some of the shells and starts chomping on the shell part of the eggs.
Are you sure that's sanitary?
If you knew my childhood, this place is sterile compared to where I grew up, and chomps on some more eggs.
I think it's good calcium, honestly.
Keeps my scales nice and shiny.
Well, and she'll look down at her own scales, although I don't know if people would know if they're real or if they're like adornments or tattoos. She'll just say, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, with that, you have your breakfast. Everyone's feeling well rested, well fed. You got your rations. You got your extra arrows. Where are we off to? So, so for clarity, you have to go to either of these. You have to cross the ford on the other side of town. So the town is on a little, I don't know what the right word is. Is it peninsula? Maybe not peninsula, but bit of land hemmed in by a river on two sides, and then the river continues south, or actually comes from the mountains in the south, flows up towards the town, then splits off either side. So you crossed one river coming from the east, and you'd have to cross another river going west. So either way, there's only one crossing off to the west, and then from there you either head south towards the dwarven encampment, or you head north and west towards the gnome guard.
Well, we headed toward the gnome guard.
Did we technically have horses when we came into town?
You did not. You were on foot.
Okay.
Yeah, are we headed to the gnome guard?
Either
First?
works for me. They pay the same.
I would say the more protection that we have, the better. So if the gnome guard has perhaps an object that could help us if we have a surprise encounter, that might be the best way to start.
Exactly. All
Good
right,
idea.
Aye.
let's get going. I hope we don't get mugged. I look around at anyone listening.
The tavern is pretty empty in the morning, so you don't see a lot of folks. And as far as you could tell, you were the only guest at the Stonehill Inn last night.
Oh, okay, great.
All right, so we're heading out. So there's another ford. This time it's a little bit deeper and a little bit rougher. So you are gonna get wet going through it, unless you're on horseback, which none of you are. Sorry.
They don't build bridges in this town?
It doesn't seem like this is like it doesn't look like there are any bridges. Anyway.
All right,
Not
hop
here.
on.
Again, of course, she'll take her delicate little running start and jump up onto Vale. You're
So
just
this
a
one's
dear. Thank you very much.
This one is
Just
going to be a
little
this one is going to
heavier.
be a fair bit tougher as it really does get at least waist deep in parts, and it's a bit rocky. So if you're
Understood.
carrying somebody, there's a chance you're going to fall.
Alright.
So let me get an athletics check from you,
I-
please.
I will just as she lightly jumps up on his back, she will just grab onto like his shoulder and she will just say, "A little something for the road," and she'll cast bardic inspiration. She'll give him bardic
Oh.
inspiration. So
Okay.
an extra d6 to whatever you're gonna do to keep us from
Well,
not
it's athletics.
falling in the river.
Please, yeah.
It's my specialty. 26 normal.
Mm.
Yeah, you make it across sure-footed.
Actually, I could probably hoist her up on one hand, like. Ugh.
Oh, this is, oh my goodness! I'll just do like a little pirouette as I stand there.
Yeah.
Like hold the pose.
Nice. Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Nice.
I'll then put her down when we get to the end, obviously. And just pitch. Ah!
Ah!
Great. So
How's your
It's-
athletics?
it's summer here in Windgrove, right? So the rivers aren't too full, like they're reasonable. And it's warm for the area, but this part of the empire tends to stay pretty cold. So even in the summer, it's not like hot. So with the river, like the river is clearly mountain water and it's cold. So those of you going through it, like get a nice chill.
Yeah.
And in general, after being wet, like you want to keep walking for a bit because there's enough chill in the air that it's not pleasant.
I would take a moment. Anyone who would like to become a little drier, I will just prestidigitation them. Get a little bit of the moisture away.
Lorraine will
Thank
ask you to
you.
do scrap as well.
Of course, Scrap, don't bite me, she'll say as she leans down. No harm. And she will just fluff. And for a moment, Scrap's fur, you know how they're like poof dry? That's what she looks like. And then she'll try to
Oh.
smooth it down a little bit.
Okay, fantastic. So let's go. Can I get a little bit of who wants to be our navigator?
Mm.
I got survival.
Rickman will
plus
navigate.
I'm much better.
I gotta.
I'm much better in
I can help with that.
setting this not outdoors.
I think I have that skill.
So survival is the skill that we're
Yeah,
looking
Yeah.
I do. Just had to double check.
for. All right. So either both of you roll or one of you roll with advantage, please. Let's find Nomengard.
What's your survival?
I got +4 to survival.
All right, I have a 3, so you roll
Okay.
with advantage.
See if I can do this. Oh my gosh, good thing I had advantage. 22.
22. Yeah, so based on the description, it does take you really almost all day. Like you're getting closer as you're getting closer. So you follow the river north, and then you can see the peaks, and there are some foothills right to the left or right to the south of the Velven Thicket, which according to the instructions you got is about where it is. And you can see some trails leading up into the hills. Can I get shoot, one sec. Rickman, can you roll me a d12, please?
Sure.
And tell me the result.
Scary. Whoa.
12.
12. Okay. What was your survival check there, Lorraine?
22.
22. So Lorraine, as you're going up ahead, you see that you go up over a hill, and you can see you start to have a sense of the path and how exactly to get up to where you think Nomengard is based on the paths that you see and the description that you have of the area. You also see a group of 4 orcs. You see a group of 4 orcs not far from the trail that you're going, and and off a little bit north towards the woods. It looks like they're standing around arguing about something, although from here you can't. Well, it looks like they're standing around. You can't get close. You can't hear them.
Okay.
And you're confident that you've seen them and they haven't seen you. But if your
Okay.
party comes up over the hill, it's a different story.
She'll just do like a little bird call and then make sure that everybody stops and she'll crouch down and motion for everyone to back up and not come any closer. She'll drop her voice and say, "There's a group of orcs over there, and I don't think they've seen us."
Yeah, Vi drops down and crouches up to the edge, or like, as the furthest I can go without being seen.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just look like a group of orcs.
Roll me a perception, please.
Okie dokie. 23.
Yeah, 4 orcs. They look like they don't look like a warband necessarily, but they do have weapons. Everybody's got a bow and arrow. Like every single one of the orcs has a bow and arrow, and it looks like they might be out hunting. It's unclear.
Do you want to go talk to them, or?
No, I don't want to go talk to them.
I don't know.
Listen, talking only works if there's a level of respect from the get-go, I'm not walking out there I'm not. Nope. But feel free, if you would like.
No, not you. Her. I point to Lorraine.
I mean, they are my kinfolk in a way, but probably not wise to approach if we don't got to.
Should we go around or through?
I'd try to avoid them if possible. That's my thinking.
All right. You heard her. Let's go around.
Lorraine,
be
you're
back.
fairly confident with a detour of not more than an hour. You can go. You can get past this point and back on the trail
Okay.
without much fuss.
Also, I don't know if this matters, but orcs are one of my favorite enemies. So
Ooh.
I have advantage on survival checks to track them. So I don't know if that would help me stay clear of them. I'm not sure, but just thought it was...
Certainly, we can. If it comes into be factored in a roll, I'm happy to do that. Right, and in fact, if you're going to plan to avoid them and take folks around, let's roll another survival check, and please do feel free to roll with advantage.
Like you're
Cool.
our guide, and you have a sense of where they are. So
Cool.
Maybe like where they've been, so it's easier to circle back an area they've already covered, unlikely to go back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with that extra bit of context, it does look like Lorraine. It does look like a hunting party.
That's less good, but it's a 16.
Yeah, great. Okay, so you make your way. I'm not going to tell you the results.
I know.
that's good. I don't want to.
I'm just scared.
So you make your way. You make your way south, and you manage to tour around. You don't see them again, and pretty soon you're heading up a fairly rocky, bald hill that does definitely look like it has some pathways, and you think you are on your way to Nomengard. So before long, you follow a stream, right? And in the listing, it had talked about like there's supposedly a stream near the entrance that you follow into a cave, right? So you do see a stream that looks like it leads into a cave. You follow the stream uphill to the base of the mountain. You can see this cavity, and there's a loud sound as you're getting closer. You can hear the sound of a waterfall. There is a cloud of mist, right? As you come into this space, there's a bunch of mist from the waterfall, so it looks like it's actually pretty heavy here. And you see it plunging into a shallow pool of water. Within the water, you see 2 small islands covered in these 2-foot tall mushrooms, a whole bunch of mushrooms. There are a bunch of cave openings that overlook the pool from a series of rocky ledges anywhere from 20 to 30 feet above you. And you don't see, because of the way the mountains are, or the mountain is around this opening, there's very little light in here. So it is at best dim light and is often dark. And I'm going to go ahead and move you onto the map for this.
Ooh.
Exciting.
Yeah,
It's getting real.
it is getting real. So let's get some little tokens on here.
Mushrooms.
And I'm on
Those
the wrong
mushrooms
layer.
seem taller than normal. I've never seen mushrooms quite like these before.
Do they seem taller than normal? Have I seen any mushrooms like this before?
These are like 2 to 3 feet tall, so they do look a little exceptional from your perspective.
I wonder if they're good to eat. Mushrooms, good food.
Mm-hmm.
Russo would
Well,
have
there's
put his hand on one of the caps, just ripped the chunk
So-
out, and
so you're
take
not
We
a
there
haven't
bite.
gotten there yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
Oh,
not
okay.
there yet. I'm getting you to the cave entrance. Sorry, folks.
Don't eat it.
They're probably going to breed some crazy spore on you. It's going to turn you into an animal.
Or at least you'll think you'll be turned into an animal.
Turned into an animal. Yeah.
All
in
right.
reality, you'll just die.
Yeah.
Quick check-in for
Live
my
for failure.
players. Do we see the appropriate map, and do you have vision?
No vision.
No vision.
I
ain't
do
seeing
not
nothing.
have vision.
But is it because you set it to dim light
I-
and none of us have like?
I see
I do
my
have dark
token.
vision.
My token
just
on a
a
black.
Darkness.
All right.
Dark.
All right. Hold on. Tokens have vision. Great. So now some of you should see something. Who has night vision? Lorraine?
Aelin does.
Mhm.
Aelin and Lorraine. Is it normal 60 feet?
Mm,
Yes.
yes.
And nobody else does.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
But I am going to light up a torch if I
Yeah, I
if
would do
we're
the
going in
same.
here.
Okay, so let's get Rickman and Vale have torches. Russo, if you change the name on your character sheet, that'll update the name on your token.
Let me see.
All right. There's Rickman and Vale. All right, so you light up your torches, and you're able to get it. And give me just one sec. I want to. There it is. So you can see the mushrooms are actually glowing. The mushrooms are actually glowing in the little islands, and the whole area is like the whole cave area is obscured with mist.
Ooh. Can I take out my firearm? Have it at the ready?
Absolutely, you can.
torch. I don't know. Is it? It doesn't specify. Is it like I wanted it to be like a handgun, like some hand.
So you have a pistol.
Yeah.
So you'll see it in the DM's guide. There are stats for like a pistol and a musket. So you've got a pistol.
Yes.
When you bring out your pistol, Lorraine will kind of peer over at it. That's a handy looking contraption you got there.
Yeah. Comes in handy.
Looks mighty useful.
Oh, yeah. You know, you should have. You should have asked. We could probably have got you one.
So Vale, I'm just asking for my own edification, but is this a standard issue Dwendalian Empire pistol that
It's
you
It's
kept
something
as
I
a
got
souvenir?
from the military. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
stolen military gear. Love it. Yeah.
That's it.
Aelin will just say, "What exactly does it do outside of just look odd?"
It shoots little pieces of metal really, really fast.
And that is beneficial how?
Oh,
Like how fast are we talking?
uh,
Like a
Very
good run
fast.
speed or all right?
Well, you'll know. You'll know when I use it. I mean, very fast.
I'll
It's
take
very,
your
very
word for
fast.
it.
I'm interested to see it in action, that's for sure.
Oh, well. I have to say that in my history, it's the that novelty wears off really quick. Yes. Yeah. So you said Dwendalian Empire stuff.
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's the way I say it.
Dwendalian, I think.
Oh, there we go.
Dwendalian.
Dwendalian.
Just
All right, so the stream looks the stream is definitely deeper as you get closer. Stream is deeper as you get closer, although it looks like you can hop across. You're not sure how good the pool is, but even here, the sound of the waterfall is loud. Like it's, the air. The air is actually a fair bit warmer here. Like as you climb the hill, like it definitely, you could tell there was a bit of a chill. But as you get to the cave entrance, it is a fair bit warmer. Touching the water actually is a fair bit warmer than you're used to. So some of the mist is from the effect of the waterfall falling into the pool up ahead, and some of it seems to be from some steam coming off the water itself.
nice.
Aelin is very pointedly. She's stepping very delicately so as to not harm. Not harm or just doesn't want to touch anything odd looking, and she's very careful about where her cloak brushes up against.
Nice.
I'm
absolutely.
gonna
Can't
walk
say-
cautiously.
Can't say I've ever been in a damp cave. Yes.
Yeah, so it's the rocks are, so there's a lot of rocks. There's right now you're on dirt, so it's still a fair bit of dirt, but it's wet. Everything's kind of damp. So for sure the rocks are going to be a little slick.
Mm.
Very careful. And she will just say I've never really been outside of the city before, so I don't really. This is outside of my normal element, you see.
Mhm.
All right, so as we go in, who is taking point?
I can. Lorraine can.
Okay.
Lorraine.
All right, so Lorraine, you're taking point. So lead us on. You head down. You follow the stream a little bit. There's a pretty big bend. Then you start to get to the deeper pool. Like I said, you can see the 2 aisles of glowing mushrooms. Getting a little bit closer. So let me just take Lorraine, move her a little bit closer. Getting a little bit closer. You can
I
see.
still can't see, by the way.
Oh, you can't see anything.
No.
Great. That's a problem. You have vision.
I can see like the little thing that you did just now, or someone did, but it's all black.
It's all black. That's less than ideal.
Can everyone else see?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can, yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me double
See your
check.
token? Your token's there.
Did that help at all?
No.
Okay,
Should I? I'm gonna exit and I'll come back.
sure. Hold on. Let me just make sure that your settings are right. Well, like settings look good. Let me edit the token. Maybe I just never saved it. Save. Oh, yep, that's why. Huh. Sorry, that was my fault.
That's okay. Yay! I can see.
Yay! All right. So added to the notes, lighting check, token check for the next one. So let's go back
Cool,
to
cool, cool,
dimming.
cool, 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 cool.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, Lorraine. So to your right, you've got this pretty sharp 30-foot scramble. It looks like it would be a not nothing climb, right? And it's 30 feet of distance across the pool here. You can see what looks like a path, looks like a gnome-sized path going up one of these ledges, but it looks like a path. Which would be a pretty reasonable climb. Again, it's about 30 feet. And then there's some other entrances. This one here looks like it's about 20 feet, 20 feet, 20 feet. And then the pool of water, it is unclear how deep it is.
Okay. I would just continue following the stream or the river, the edge, and just seeing where that leads. Wouldn't try
So-
to get in the water right now.
Yeah, so going here, this is about the end of the stream where you're at. So it's about the end of the stream and it merges into this large pool of water
Okay.
where you see the little mushroom islands.
Okay, so over here, it doesn't look like that. That just ends.
So the path ends there. Yes.
Okay. How does everybody feel about walking across this stream or trying to? Does the water seem like it's moving very fast?
It's especially right by the entrance. Yeah, it's definitely moving at a decent pace.
There's no other way other than walking across.
Yeah. Should we keep on seeing? Maybe this place has got a bridge.
Well, we could walk all the way to the end here, but up ahead it looks like the path ends. We could try going up the side over here.
There's definitely a cave entrance of some kind up there, but what it is, you can't tell from this angle. And again, the sound, it is, now that you're in here, it is really loud, right? Like you are close to a very significant waterfall.
Is this where
And
the
then-
gnomes are?
I think so, yeah. I mean, any signs of, no signs of people or creatures?
You get the faint view of some kind of bridge or rope bridge up ahead.
Mm.
And again, this path looks like it's a reasonably well used path.
Okay. And does this look like a path here?
You can't tell, so you
Okay.
can't until you get up there. You're not going to know what that.
I say
that
we
looks
go check this out over here. It looks like maybe the best potential option. There's a bridge up ahead. Maybe it'll lead us to that bridge. I think with the way the water's moving so swiftly and obviously some sort of waterfall, might be risky to try and get them water. So,
I
Let's
got
check
your
it out.
6.
all right, let's
Aye.
check it out. We'll go over here to see if I can move myself. Yeah. over here.
You should all be able to move your tokens.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
We don't have Russo for some reason. Russo, are you able to move your token? You're
Yep.
right here. Okay, great. Yeah, so it looks like a 30-foot climb. It's fairly steep. So it is a tough scramble to get up. But you could, you're pretty confident in yourself. You're pretty sure you can get up.
Everybody think they can climb this here little ridge?
Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Only one way to find out. Take a running start.
Oh
Duck,
dear.
duck, duck, duck.
Nice. So it's a scramble up, but whoever's going first, sounds like we've got
Athletics.
Vale charging up.
I'll go right after.
Too much of a problem.
All right, Vale, roll
Oh.
me an athletics check.
Let's see it.
Oh, I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
A plus a d6 is what I have right now.
Oh,
Oh,
13. Baff. I knock out two more
Hold
teeth.
on.
Oh no, his
Um,
teeth are gone.
Slips right away.
Yeah, so you do absolutely make it to the top with a 13.
Oh,
So
sweet.
you make it to the top, but as you're going, a couple rocks shake loose and start rolling down.
Look out below.
Lorraine, it is definitely gravelier as you're going with the rock sliding down. What is your athletics check?
Could we throw a rope up to Val and have him assist us?
Well, you've
in
got
some
folks
sort of way.
already running there, so we give it 1 sec.
15.
15. That's exactly it. So you hop over the loose rocks that are coming down behind Vale, and you make your way to the top as well.
And I will throw down
Just
a rope. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
a quick pause before you do.
Mhm.
So as
I
you
see
get up
something.
here, yeah, as you get up here, you see
oh no.
you see a bunch of gnomes. You see a fire in the center. You see a fire in the center of this opening here. Sorry, let me just check on the lighting. So you see a fire in the center of this room. You see some gnomes sleeping. There are beds. There are all sorts of things. It looks like this is like a big kind of living quarters area, shared living quarters area, and one of the and the noise is like, for whatever weird reason, like just up on the edge of the cliff, like the noise is like way lower. So the sound from the waterfall, like it's like there, but it's now just a pleasant background noise instead of this like overwhelming large noise. One of the gnomes who's laying there on his bunk, like see him like turn, open his eyes a little bit, look over at you and go like yawn. Oh, and he just kind of gives you a quizzical look.
I'm standing there too with a torch, right?
That's
Howdy.
going to go so well.
Hello.
Hi there.
He rolls over.
He goes back to sleep.
Okay.
Who are you
I
Gonna look
throw
very
ropes.
threatening.
speaking to up there?
There's some gnomes up here.
If you want, I could throw a rope down.
I'll throw a rope
That
down
would
as
be
well.
wonderful, darling. Even better. Twice the rope, easier the climb, right? This is not my she just kind of starts muttering to herself, I should have stayed in the city. There was ample opportunity there. I don't know why I'm here.
All right, anchoring
And
the
I
rope.
will attempt to use the ropes, and it's not glamorous, although she will try to pick her way so that her boots stay as nice as possible.
Yeah, roll me and anyone who's using the rope, roll me your athletics with advantage, please.
Thank God for advantage. Oh, I rolled 2 13, so it's 13.
15.
Sorry, Aylin, what did you get?
13, not very good.
13. Okay. You do scuff your boots, but you make it to the top. Yeah,
Oh,
there
Oh,
is
man.
a
no.
brand new,
These were
very significant
custom.
scuff on one of your boots.
Our
Like,
first casualty.
yeah.
No, this was a custom job. I will try to prestidigitation it out as much as possible. And she will
No,
just
this
say,
is
"You
a
never
real
should have come.
scuff.
I
You're gonna
am
need
not a country girl."
You mending at least.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
prestidigitation
no!
is
She will just
insufficient.
sort of have a panic attack.
All right.
They're super clean, but there's still a hole.
All right, folks. You're gonna have to move in to make room on the ledge. However.
Does 15 have any complications?
Oh nope. 15. You get up. No
So
problem.
as Rickman's climbing the rope, he pauses about halfway up and just basks in the sun and the mist of the waterfall and just like sits there like a lizard on a rock for a little bit too long before he remembers where he is and scurries up the rest of the way.
Iguana.
Yeah.
Russo, can I get your athletics when you have a chance?
13.
Great. So, yeah. So some rocks. You're last up anyway. Some rocks go sliding down after you. Yeah. Okay. So we're up there. So
just fine.
as you moved into the room, the fire's right here. There's a lot of gnomes. There's freaking 8 gnomes in here. Now the one that rolled over and went back to sleep is still sleeping, but there are some others up and about, and they come out to talk. And give me just 1 second to check on the gnomes. Yeah. So like they look at you. They look at you and don't seem to do much, but this one comes out of bed, walks over and goes, "So, sorry, who are you? What are you doing here?"
Oh, my name is Aelin Somali, and these are my companions who don't want to
Oh.
introduce themselves. So I will just let you know that we are here for Harbin Westor sent us this Starosta regarding a magical item that you have that perhaps can help against dragons, dragon attacks, dragon sightings.
Huh.
Apparently for the town.
Did one of the kings send you?
Do I know what he's talking about when he says one of the kings at all?
I don't think so, no.
Then she will just say, "Yes, of course. One of the kings sent me here."
Oh, excellent. Can you roll me a deception check?
Now we're talking.
I would love to. Oh, that's really good. That is a 22 total. I'm good at this. I'm not good at running up hills, but I'm good at this.
That's right.
Oh, excellent. Well, you're looking for something to help you with dragons? You need a dragon,
Yes,
or
I hear that
you
you're
need
working
help
on a
with
very-
a dragon?
What was the first option?
Do you need a dragon, or you need help with a dragon?
No, we need help with a dragon. We were told that you
Uh,
were working on something very wonderful and very amazing in regards to deterring dragons of some sort.
Wait, could you get a dragon?
What? No. Why would you want a dragon?
I'm interested in that as well.
No.
We're very interested in that.
No,
Yeah, could that be done?
no, we are not.
That's strange. I don't know why you'd want a
No.
dragon, but no, I don't have any.
Oh,
I do,
Yes, exactly.
however,
Exactly.
know some folks who might be able to help you with the dragon. Some of the brightest minds of Gnome Garden, or Gnomengard, pardon me. I'm gonna put that N in the right place when I say it.
Garden is lovely as well.
It's a great garden. Fibblestib and Dabbledob, they
okay.
may be able to help you.
Babbledob, and what was your first companion?
Fibblestib.
Fibblestib. That is honestly the best name I've ever heard in my life.
Mr. Stib.
Fibblestib, all right. And this Bubbledob and Fibblestib are not with you. They're somewhere else, or
He looks around. He's like, no, not in here. I'm not sure.
do you have another establishment, another
Well,
cave dwelling?
Looks like, well, we had the whole city, but there's a hall right there, and he points right here at the. So there's some stairs going up, and there's a little
course.
hallway there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We will track down this Bubbledob and Fiddlestib with your blessing. And your name was? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm Tabby. Great to meet you. And he reaches out his hand. There you go.
Tabby. And she will. Yes, I will take it and clasp it very gently. And yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We so rarely have
And I will
visitors.
just.
So did Korbaz or
Yes,
Nurkley
well,
send
it
you?
was. Oh, darling. A woman never tells.
Okay. And he walks back over to his bed.
There you
See
go.
him. You see him elbowing.
Well, out of
the other person.
curiosity, what were the two kings' names for the future?
Korbaz and Nurkley.
Korbaz.
Yeah, Korbaz and Nurkley.
Those names, I love them. Nurkley.
I just want to see how all of us are spelling these names, honestly.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah.
Phonetically is the answer to that question.
I'm just gonna know them as Nibsy and the
Alright, I will
Dobbs.
lead up.
Nibsy and the Dobbs. Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll start walking up the stairs.
So you begin walking up the stairs, and can you roll me a perception check?
Would love to. Oh, it's a natural one.
Oh,
Oh, had
What
to
is
Nice.
it?
You and your companions are chatting.
I'm just
as
worried
you-
about my boots, really.
Yeah. You and your companions are chatting as you walk up the hall, and there you get into a room. Oops, no, going through the walls. You get into a room, and so all of you feel free to follow the tunnel to the south with your tokens. You get into a room, and you see what looks like a little workshop, and there are two gnomes, and they are in the middle of a heated argument as you walk in. And one looks to the other, and goes, "There's no way you can build a sanity ray. It doesn't work." And as he finishes vehemently, "It doesn't work," and he turns over and he looks at you, he's like, "Wait." And then they both look over.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Aelin Somali. I was sent by Tabble for Bubbledoff and Fiddlestib. Would that be you?
I'm Dabbledob. And the other one goes, "I'm Fiddlestib. You've heard of us."
Oh. Yes, I've heard that you're working on amazing creation that could help against dragons. And we were sent by the king to obtain that in a help to fight the dragon attacks.
You were sent by who?
Someone of high import. It doesn't, that really, semantics, it doesn't matter. We're really here to see what wonderful invention that you have in store for us. Again, Tabble already vetted us on the way up.
Roll your persuasion, please.
Tablar was the.
I'm not going to use the natural 1 dice, that's for sure. 16 total.
Okay. All right, I'm good. So you're looking for help with a dragon? You want some of our inventions? And they look at each other and they're both smiling.
Yes, we hear that you have the best inventions.
Well, this is fantastic.
Primarily about help with dragons. I'm sure all of your inventions are absolutely wonderful and stellar, but specifically we're wondering about help propelling dragons.
I definitely have something. I have something that could help with that. And Fibblestib looks over. He goes, "You don't need what Dabbledob has. I've got some inventions that can help you out. But in either case, we're going to need some help."
Oh, what help are you requiring?
King Korbaz has gone a little insane.
And you need us to make sure he goes the rest of the way insane? I'm not sure we can help with that.
Is that why you're building a sanity ray?
Well, he's building a sanity ray. I've got an idea for a special type of jacket that will help him do his kingly duties without hurting anyone. So it's a win-win.
And how does this pertain to us?
Well, we'd like, and they look at each other. It would be, could you cure the king and maybe free King Nurkley?
It seems that you've got a lot going on here.
Yes, absolutely.
King
What
Nurkley
is
trapped somehow?
Well, trapped, it's complicated. Korbaz has kind of gone crazy, and he's arrested King Nurkley. He's holding him in the throne room, won't let him go, and if my sanity ray here worked, and then they begin yelling at each other about how stupid a sanity ray is versus a ridiculous concept of a straitjacket. And there, a heated argument begins between the gnomes.
all right? Can we just an orderly fashion here? Dabbledob, would you explain the sanity ray, and then Fiddlestib, would you explain your contraption and how that would benefit the king in any way?
Yeah, so they go into some depth, but it's hard for them to get a word in. Like, it's hard for either of them to complete their thought as the other begins like loudly, interrupting and insulting their idea as they begin to go through it. But one of them intends to focus a bunch of light through a series of smaller and smaller lenses in order to cure the king with this, and the other wants to build a special jacket that ties its arms to itself that won't allow you to escape, so that the king couldn't so the one king couldn't hurt the other anymore. And then
All right, so
Fiddlestib,
I have a delicious idea. I have a delicious idea for the both of you. Fiddlestib, your straitjacket idea is wonderful, right? I believe that it is instrumental in being the first step in this operation because you need to incapacitate King Korbaz, right? And your jacket would be able to do that. However, Dabbledob, I think that this is when your sanity ray would really benefit us, because once the king is contained, he would not be able to avoid your light. And I think that's the moment to strike. So I think you really need to put aside your differences and work together to create something absolutely amazing.
Well, I think that the solution has been in front of you guys all along. While I do believe that both may be able to be utilized in trying to rescue the kidnapped king, and he points to the sanity ray. So this ray, through your technology, would be able to make someone rational. Is that correct?
well, that or burn them fairly badly. Yes.
Well, assuming it's operational, and I have no doubt in your work, why not merely shoot him, and I point to the person who is advocating for the straitjacket, with the sanity ray, and then the next thing they say will be rational. So if he says that the sanity ray was the way to go, he would therefore be correct. If he says that the sanity ray was not the way to go, then you know he's speaking rationally and you were wrong.
He's right, you know. He's right. That would solve it right away.
That didn't.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check with that one.
17.
I look over at Aelin.
They look at each other, they look at you, and they go, "That's absolutely brilliant. You go work on the king, and we're gonna work on the sanity ray."
Excellent.
Just down that hallway. You should find them. He's not letting anybody in. He's not letting anybody in right now, and he's got Nerkly held hostage. Well, whatever, arrested. But you should be able to talk him out of it. You seem like very persuasive folks.
Yes. Very persuasive.
Just through there to the right. And
Oh,
they
This
are
one to
now
the right?
not paying attention to you, and they are both working on the sanity ray together.
Gnomes.
Yeah, just down
okay.
there and to the right.
As an aside, I love these two. Fiddlestim and Dabbledob are like, I would die for them at this point.
Well, good. So you've got another set of stairs up. You've got a door to the south. You've got another hallway that leads off further west, and you've got this hall to the right. This door here that you're seeing, Aelin, right by you, is there's a ledge overlooking the workshop area. Notably, up on this ledge, up in this little plateau, there's a pedestal. It's short, it's gnome-sized pedestal, and it's got a book on it.
Can I look at the book? What is it in Gnomish or is it what language? Is it
So
in?
you actually have to climb. So it's a 10-foot ledge from down below. Otherwise, you have to go through the door to get
Oh.
up there.
Can I try to scramble
Go
my
in
way
the
up?
door.
You can also just try and
Can
open
I
the
hit a
door.
couple? Oh, that's probably much simpler. Yes, I will try to open the door.
Okay. You open the door. Yeah. Absolutely. So there is a book in there, and it says
Isn't this where it
Um,
came in?
"Magic of Nomengard." That's closed.
Can I
Magic of
open it? I
Nomengard.
feel like this is not going to go well for me, but I want to open it.
Don't you think you should check that for trap?
Traps? What are those?
Yeah,
I'm-
you absolutely can open it. It looks like a spell book, but it all looks like
Oh.
gibberish because it's a bunch of wizard spells.
Uh, I'd be cautious about doing that next time, love. Wizards tend
Why
to
is
protect
that?
their spell books with nasty things.
Is there? Well, I've never met a wizard, so I will take your advice to heart, though, in the future. Is there like a? This book belongs to somewhere in it.
No, it's just on the pedestal. Yeah.
If lost, return to. No, nothing like that. All right.
Now it clearly belongs right on the pedestal. Like it's clearly set up for the spell book. Fibblestib
I'm not a
and
gremlin, I will take
Dabbledob
it, I
are
will
actively
disclose it.
working. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I'm just going to say, I don't think I would take it. I'm really not a thief in any way. I would just leave it, I think.
Yeah, they're actively working, so they're not paying you any attention. There is heated debate about the arrangement of the lenses and what sort of crystal they should be using. So there's a lot of work going on, but they're making progress. You can already tell they're making some
actually,
progress
you
on
know-
the sanity ray.
I'm not going to steal it, but I am going to take it and borrow it for a short time, with the intention of taking it back. Might be
Okay.
beneficial in corroborating my story.
Okay. Give me a little stealth check to not be noticed by the gnomes there.
That one was a natural one. I'm not using that dice. It's not great. That's a 6.
Oh yeah. So Fibblestib looks at me and goes, No. You leave that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It
And
was
then
just
and then
so
he
gorgeous.
immediately
I
he kind of
just wanted
waves
to
at
look
you
at it. I will.
and then gets right back to
back.
him and Fibblestib. And now they're starting to, or no, sorry, that was Fibblestib. Him and Dabbledob begin, like, he's writing on, they got a little chalkboard, so he's beginning to draw up a diagram.
How to shoot his friend in the head.
Yeah, so there's a series of smaller things, and then there's a little stick figure, and there's
Let's stick
fire
that
on
in
the
a
stick
ray
figure.
going up to it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I will leave it behind. I don't need a book.
All right. Going further up the hallway, you see a door.
Yep.
Do you think, Vale, you seem learned as far as when to be cautious.
I've
Should
seen
we
some
walk in,
things.
or should we?
I don't know.
You mentioned traps. What are those?
Oh yeah.
Like-
I doubt this would be trapped because it's the gnomes use it quite often. Is this where the king? I don't know. Let's check this door.
I think we might be walking in on the king. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Is it
We
locked?
just want to talk, right? We just want to talk.
So you go up and try the door. It
Mhm.
is definitely locked. And you can. Sorry, does anyone want to try listening?
Sure, yeah. I'll bend over. I'll try to look through. Is there like a keyhole or anything?
There is a little keyhole. Yeah, give me
I'm
a
trying to-
perception check.
Peek through. Okay. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Okay. What is that? It looked like a natural one, but it was a 7, so it's an 11.
You can't see a ton. You can't see a ton through the people. It's just a very limited field of vision, and you have to get like way low. Like you're not just crouched. You're like,
And I'm large, so
yeah, you're like almost laying down to get in it, right? Like your eyes at knee height or below. But you can hear someone talking. You hear somebody talking and trying to sound soothing. And another person, you hear two voices. One does sound a little bit heated, and the other is like trying to be very soothing.
I think there's some sort of argument going on in there, so should we try to get in? It's locked. I don't have any experience with that kind of thing.
I've got mild experience. If you'd let me take a shot at it.
I mean, I could probably just knock it down, but
Let me try something first. And I just reach faster and go.
Please take
Wizardry.
inspiration. Please take an inspiration.
Okay.
God damn it. That was beautiful.
I think I've heard of this spell before.
I've heard of that one. Yes.
So you hear a voice from the other side. You hear a voice from the other side. Hello?
Hey,
Yes, what do you want?
let us in.
What?
Let us in.
Can't do it. Sorry. Shape changer out there. Can't do it. Can't let anybody in. I don't want you to eat Korbas. Or sorry, I don't want you to eat Nerkly. Can't let you in.
We're not going to eat anyone.
Well,
Listen,
you say that, but that's exactly what the shape changer would say. So nope.
we were sent to help you, King Korbaz. Truly, it sounds like you're in a little bit of a pickle in there. You're looking for the shape changer, and we, as it happens, we are experts in sussing out specifically shape changers.
roll me a persuasion.
I'm good at this. Come on, I'm good at this. I'm not so great at this. 12.
Okay. Well, how about this? Find the shape changer and kill it, and then we'll talk.
Tell him we already did.
She will just whisper to her, yes, can any of you act like you're dead? Like, very convincingly.
I got this rabbit pelt here on my back.
Life becomes the usual.
So maybe we could,
Yeah,
use that.
it's perfect.
Pretend the shape
Yeah,
changer became a rabbit, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
could try.
It's brilliant.
I think I'm going to need. All right. Don't mind me. I can clean
Lorraine,
it
if
up
you
right
don't have
afterwards.
it, take an
She is going
inspiration.
to cast
Grab-
prestidigitation.
To what end?
She's going to cast prestidigitation on the rabbit pelt and try to make it dirty, like it was just recently killed, bloody, dirty.
Well, it was just recently killed, so.
You just
Maybe
carry it
change its
around like
colour.
that.
Yeah. It's
Maybe make it
Kieran.
purple. You just make it purple. You can say it's a shape changer. Right?
King Korbaz, the wonderful thing really is that we've already found the shape changer that Tabble helped us to understand that you were looking for the shape changer, and we've already accomplished what you asked. If you'd only open the door, we can show you. Or if you'd like to peer through the keyhole, that is all right as well.
Yeah, we already got him.
Roll me a deception check, please.
24.
God
Oh,
bless America. All right, well, so he like comes over and he looks through. He's like, "Huh? So that's it, eh?"
That's the one. You tried to evade us by turning into a rabbit, but you can't fool adventurers like ourselves.
Oh, well, did you find what it did to Paulo?
All of these names.
no.
Paulo. I think that is something, unfortunately, if there are prying ears around, it would be best to discuss face to face because it is for the king's ears only.
Okay. And you hear some keys jingling, and the door opens. And hold on. You find yourself facing. Come on, buddy. There we go. You find yourself facing King Korbaz. So the door opens up, and what you've got is you've got a pair of thrones. You've got a pair of thrones. Again, this room is actually fairly well lit. You've got a pair of thrones, stone thrones. You have two little gnomes. They're each wearing somewhat custom made metal crowns. They each have kind of like a mixed cloak of a bunch of different things, and they're dressed relatively well for the gnomes. And one of them, standing in front of you, is King Korbaz, and he's looking at the thing. And on the other throne, you see presumably King Nerkly, and he is sitting on this throne, sitting in a formal sitting position, but he absolutely seems unable to move, and his eyes are looking a little bit wild. He's like,
Uh-oh.
"Hello, good to see you."
King Nerkly. Good to see you as well. And I
Korbaz
will
says,
just try to
"So
slide into the room.
you killed the shape changer. So what happened? What did it do to Paulo?"
Oh no, is Jason not there for everyone else?
Oh, you
No.
may have disappeared, Jason.
I disappeared.
For Taya.
I
Temporarily.
can still see you.
I can see
No,
Yeah.
he's back.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
back.
Yes, you're here.
There we go.
There you go.
So he's once again asking about Polo. Did you see what it did to Polo?
We did, and it was unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. I thought it ate him. I told you it was real, Nerkly. It ate Polo.
Sorry for your loss.
And Nerkly's sitting there. He's like, listen, Corbus, you gotta stay calm, okay? You gotta stay calm.
Korbaz, it does not do us any good to be divided at this point. We need Nerkly free to be able to help with whatever may come.
Well,
I
you
think it
got
would be
the
best for him to.
you got the shape changer. It's going around.
Yes, so the
Eating poor
danger is
Polo.
all gone, so we can we can take King Nerkly out of that chair, don't you think?
He looks over at Nerkly. He goes, well, I'll be honest. It's kind of convenient having you not able to mess up any of my stuff. But yeah, I'll let you out. Hold on, buddy. I got you.
I get the sense that he's actually not going to just stab Nerkly in the eye when he goes over there.
I uncock the hammer.
So you see him go to the back, and he grabs like a vial of something, and he like starts dabbing it out on a cloth, and he starts like wiping down the areas where Nerkly is touching the stone throne, and in the places where Nerkly is touching, like as he gets the back of his head, Nerkly goes, oh, excellent, and he starts like coming out, like starts being able to move more. He looks like he was literally glued down to this stone chair.
Perfect.
Ah, God, that's so nice. So it turned into a rabbit.
Yes.
You know, Corbaz, my love, I'm sorry. You did glue me to a chair, and I had thought that you were nuts. I'll be honest. I thought you'd gone rock sick, but this is very good.
What is rock sick? What does that mean?
Sometimes. Also, who are any of you? Hold on. Quick pause. What are you all doing here?
We're here to help, of course.
Came to help with the shape changer? How'd you know about it?
Well, not entirely. We were sent by the Starosta of Windgrove in regards to
Oh.
a magical item that can help regarding dragon sightings.
Oh yeah.
But then we were told about the shape changer. You know, we talked to many gnomes on the way here, and that is how we have come to help.
Roll me another deception, please.
16 total.
He goes, oh, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, well, great. So, well, you tell him, Corbaz. It sounded a bit weird. He says he saw a shape changer eating. Well, he said you saw a door eat Paulo. And then Corbaz goes, yes, yeah, that's what I said. The door. It just ate him, and then started moving around. Anyway, and so for safety, I locked us in here. Nerkly was saying he was gonna go out there and find what was going on, and Nerkly, I couldn't have it. Couldn't have you doing it. So I glued him to his chair.
And good that you did. After all, we know that the traditional transition of a shape changer is door, rabbit, hideous beast. So you did it in the nick of time, I must say.
Ah, thank God. So now that's settled. What can I help you with? You're looking for something to fight the dragon?
Yes, a magical item, apparently, that you or your cohorts are working on.
Well, Fibble said and Dabbletop, they're pretty clever. They probably have some stuff that can help you. And with the shape changer dead, I guess we owe you one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell them you have my blessing. Go ahead, see what they'll give you.
Wonderful. We are so happy to have helped in this regard, and I will. In my pouch, I have little business cards with my name on them, and she will just. Oh, one moment, and she will write all of the rest of our names underneath hers. We don't have a name yet, but for any future troubles that you have, feel free to reach out to us. We're wonderful to work with. For not only adventuring and mercenary needs, but any sort of performance needs. I help with weddings, funerals if necessary, although that's not really my specialty.
And as you say funerals,
children's
Korbaz and
events.
Rickley look at each other and they go, "Oh, poor Paulo."
She's very good.
Did you find his
Yes.
bones?
No, we
I'm
did
afraid
not.
there's nothing left.
See, that's why they didn't believe me. And then Nerkley looks at him, and because you immediately kidnapped me. Sorry, you were saying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
She's very good. I can assure you.
She has a real good song about
The
coffins.
happier events.
Yeah.
Well, happier events are more of my specialty, but if Paulo needs to be sent off, then I would be happy to be of service in that regard.
Well, people might could use a little something after what happened to Paulo.
Maybe you could perform your Not for Children gig at the
Oh,
funeral.
I don't think that's really.
No, they'll
I don't
love
think
it.
that's a good time for that either.
It
No,
was so
well,
moving. It was great.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It really just involves a little more skin, and a little riskier music, which I don't really think is appropriate for a funeral.
Yes,
But if
considering
that's what the gnomes
Paulo's,
want,
considering Paulo's lack of skin, I think too
That's
much
it.
skin might be
You're flaunting.
offensive.
You should-
yes, we don't want to offend for sure. So I will keep
Fair.
not for children event for a different time.
Right.
Right. Some of the folks are a little young.
Like 200 years old.
Yes, of course.
Well, Nix is only in his 50s.
Oh, he's a baby.
Thank you. Yeah, so keep it classy. All right, with that, folks,
Yes, of
you
course.
have successfully lied to the kings of Nomengard.
Did it with a dead rabbit.
Mm-mm-mm.
And yeah, and I think we could probably call it there. What we're gonna do as far as whatever. So yeah, if you're watching, folks watching, please feel free to join us next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. That is 1 to 4 Central. And yeah, you can find us on Twitch, you can find us on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching if you did watch. And I'd say bye. Y'all want to say bye?
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.